Okay, I'm rolling. Okay, so today, what is up? I feel like I should say something. Every single time I do one of these, I kind of just go. So today we've got. I feel like I need like an intro. I need a probably to make an intro. To be fair, like a howdy y'all. No, not like that. Correction, not like that at all. Back up. I don't know. I feel like I have to come up with kind of a name for myself as well. I know we are at the moment we're called Vade Anime, but I think that's going to change to at least Vade Reacts soon. And also Vade, I've given the name Vade to all of my stuff. It's just because that's like the first thing I could think of, so that's probably going to have to change soon. I've tried not to ramble on too much right now about this kind of like stuff because this is probably stuff I should be doing in my own time. If you don't want to hear any of this, just skip ahead to the video. You should be able to see it in there. If you just scroll along, it'll be out in probably like 3 minutes time. But yeah, no, there's a few things I need to do on this channel. One is I need to sort out my Tokyo Revengers reactions, because so far they've just been getting copyright claimed on everything. I edit it down so I'm using about 10 to 12 minutes of the original content, which is what I do for most stuff. I'll edit out gaps of my own reactions where I'm being quiet. I'll edit out just bits of the original content, so I'm not like just like scanning it word for word kind of thing. And I'm like, I'm transforming it into new content, if you know what I mean. So it's no longer copyright claimable, but every single time my Tokyo Revengers ones get claimed, I tried editing it down more and more each time. They get claimed more and more, and also when like YouTube gives you options of like what to do, you can either like dispute, which is like a lot of effort and you don't know how long it's going to take to come back and that kind of thing, or you can just trim it down. And trimming it down is fine, but I mean the recommended parts it recommends you to trim down are like 2 minute like sections, and it does that like at least like 4 or 5 times. So by the end of it, you're like editing out like a good 10-12 minutes, and it's only the bit in the middle which is the part of the original content. So in the end, I edited it down from like 22-24 to about 10-12, and then they edit mine down from about 10-12 to about 1 or 2. So it's like, bro, I've not got a video at that point. You can't honestly expect me to make a video off like 1 minute of it, unless I'm just playing 1 second like every 30 seconds and you just get like a glimpse of it. Anyway, I'll stop rambling about that. It's frustrating, but it's probably something on my part that I'm not getting correct. Something to do with the editing, something to do with obviously to do with their content. But some way I'm not like editing it, changing it right or something like that. Maybe it just needs like a logo stamped over the top, something like that, like a Tokyo Revengers thing over the top so people are clear of what it is. Maybe it just needs a little bit at the start of me going, hey guys, just obviously this isn't a copy for the original content. Go out there and watch that. 100% recommend doing that on one of the platforms that it is out on, that kind of thing. But I mean, at the same time, it's just a bit, it's a lot of effort anyway. But enough of that. So getting into Vinland Saga episode 3, I think we are now. So I've not seen someone's reaction to this, but I saw their thumbnail, and one of the two guys who was reacting to it had quite a shocked face. So I assume something is probably going to pop off at some time this episode. I kind of just assumed this episode was still going to be like story development, but hey, they might be getting into it sooner than I thought. Only because we've only just dipped our toes into this like farm kind of environment, and then also I know a lot of people have called this farmland arc, so I'd assume we're spending a fairly big portion of it on this farm, but I mean, I could be wrong. It could just be involving the characters we have here, but doing things completely differently, so that'd be interesting to see. Other than that, I think that's about it. So let's get into the video. Vinland Saga, episode 3 of season 2. Thorfinn is like a short, sad man, and God knows what else is happening. I always love Mappa's kind of intro. I assume this is the Mappa intro. Yeah, it is. It looks very cool. It's very Mappa, in my opinion. Like, kind of sleek, black, dark. It's very Mappa, in my opinion. So we're picking back up with Master's son and his retainers, the drunk retainers that the Master's son bumped into. It's a very interesting dynamic here. I'm enjoying it. Ugh. I'm sorry for yawning. It's somewhat early morning still. I went on a run and then I've done this. Okay, got a bit of brawling in. A bit more like the Vinland Saga I remember. Okay. Ooh! Got him from the ground. Oh, okay. Bye, I guess. Ah, okay. I didn't notice last time, but this guy said he wanted to join Canute's army. I think that kind of flew over my head and I wasn't paying attention. So, I can see how it's starting to become connected to the old story. He's 17? Makes sense, kind of, to be fair. He's a bit goofy. I feel like he's maybe not going to be our main antagonist on this season, but he could be like a spark that causes something this season. I've definitely got that feeling. Master's too much of a nice guy. He's his son, and he's not a nice guy. You know, it's the typical thing. You know what I'm talking about. Are these guys? These guys might be a little bit sharper than I gave them credit for, to be fair. I thought these guys were just like annoying. I don't think these are the same guys that gave Thorfinn and the like new guy's name. Fuck, I forgot it already. I don't think they're the ones that gave him food. Oh. Okay, so they're not as good as I thought they were either. Need to kill someone. Right, okay. Yeah, these guys definitely aren't as... I kind of got the vibe that these guys are good guys. Don't say Thorfinn. If he tries to go after Thorfinn, bro, you're gonna get... Oh, I don't even know what's gonna happen to you. I actually honestly don't know what's gonna happen, because it's either he's gonna get destroyed, or Thorfinn's just gonna let it happen because he's so broken. Like, it could literally one of the two extremes. Okay, so we're now getting into the intro. Okay, so I'm starting to see the kind of like the storyline picking up a little bit now. I'm starting to see where they're going with it. So all of the retainers so far are not good people from what I've seen. They don't seem like necessarily like full on evil, like really bad. Like I'm trying to think, who was a definite bad person? Like the king, I guess. Thorkel isn't. Thorkel's kind of fun, to be fair. Askeladd, I want to say yes, he was a bad guy because I disliked him so much at times, but at the same time, he was. It was weird. It was a weird vibe. I don't really know how to explain it. But yeah, okay. So other than that, I mean, the retainers are kind of in the middle. They're not good. They're not bad either. They just seem like a bit like dicks. Farm owner doesn't seem like a bad guy. His son doesn't seem like a bad guy. Just seems like a bit of a moron who's gonna get like coerced into like becoming a bad guy or being a bad guy. Who are these two? That's definitely not Thorfinn and this guy, right? Surely not. If it is, oh, I can't wait because Thorfinn needs to put the boots on, get to work, get it popping. Each the son, she probably said all of them wrong. It reminds me of me at the moment. Okay, well, maybe not pissing on the tree, but I mean doing the stretches after he's woken up. That's kind of what I do. It's the worst timing to see that. Yeah, this is what I do. As he's just sitting there having a piss on a tree. Yeah. Thorfinn clearly got some PTSD shit going on. Maybe it's not PTSD. Damn, you've not seen him like this in the season. Yeah. I don't know, this season is breaking me down too much. Like, I was coming in expecting, like, the Thorfinn from the end of last season, like, just crazed, angry. But, he seems more just, like, they're kind of, like, breaking him down for us. Like, deconstructing him almost. And, like, it's painful to watch, man. Like, we saw him when he was, like, so young, and he was just such a happy, like, innocent child. And then it's just slowly transformed into whatever he is now. He's too nice. He's too nice. Something's gonna happen. You know when you can, like, feel it coming? Like, you've got all this music in the background, and it's, like, uplifting. It's, like it's just a bit of like a few keys on a piano. It's nice. It's calm. They do this to you too well. They get you so comfortable in like what is like I don't even know what it is, but they get you into this like calm vibe, and then they just slap you in the face with some wild crap. I don't like this. I don't like this. Oh, so he's not even speaking English right now. He's speaking Norse. I didn't think that. I thought they'd all be speaking English. Descended from Norse. They all speak English and Norse. I'm sure it's right. So what is her status on the farm? Oh no, it's even worse. It's even worse. Because that means she's in danger. If she was the master's daughter, I'd feel slightly safe. This isn't... And who are these... Oh no, I'm not liking this. Bro, please. At this point, I want them to try and invite them there. I don't know how I feel. I don't know how I feel about this. I love Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is great. It just makes you feel so many different things, so many different things. I'm kind of rambling a bit here, but I mean, bro, it's great. Taking them out to a beach. What, for a fight? A massacre? This is where I think he's going to get a bit of a slap of what's really going on here. Thorfinn, I don't feel like he's going to react that big. I'm getting too attached to these characters already, this isn't good. Stop it. Stop it. Get off the screen. Oh no, bro. I just hope he doesn't get hurt. I'm not against Einar. Let Einar go. I feel like he's too nice. He's a big guy, yeah, fair enough, but he's too nice. He's not gonna... Oh, I'm so anxious. I feel like a crackhead watching this. My nerves are just on edge. I don't like him. The other guy, the slightly fatter, chubbier one, doesn't seem as bad. This guy, I don't like him. He seems a bit like a weasel. Seems like this is more his idea as well. So, Einar, I feel like, is obviously not going to want to die. He's going to try and get away or avoid. I don't know if he's going to fight. Thorfinn, obviously, I know can fight, but will he? Well, he seems very scared. This may just not go through at all. And then it may be like one of the bodyguards saying he'll do it for him. And then Thorfinn steps in. I'm trying to predict this, but I mean... Okay, missed a few seconds there, but we're back. It was literally just a tiny bit. Nothing's happened so far. How is this going to go? They better not cut this off before like, the proper thing gets in. Oh yeah, he's ready to fight. No, this is not a good idea. Not a good idea. Damn it. I want Thorfinn to just go into attack mode because I know for a fact he's beating everyone here with ease. Ease. Other than maybe like one of the bodyguards, maybe give him a bit of trouble if they want to try and make them seem cooler. Come on, Thorfinn. Yeah, come on, brother. You know what you want to do. No, I had a feeling this is what it's going to be. Damn, man. I was hoping it wasn't going to be that. I was hoping it was going to be like, hey, he's broken. And then showing us a glimpse of what he's still got in there. But no. Damn, man. I'm in the middle of watching Tokyo Revengers as well. And that is just a show about watching your main character get beat up every episode. So, that's depressing to watch. This is starting to become also depressing to watch. The other thing I'm watching at the moment is fucking One Piece. That's obviously always golden, but I mean, Jesus. Go back to the fights. Who's this? I don't think we've met him yet. It looks cool. Has a sword. In charge of the... Where's my breakfast? Okay, so he's probably not unimportant. Maybe he's in charge of the maybe he's one of the guests at the bodyguards, or in charge of them. I don't recognize the old man either, so maybe they're just completely separate. Fear. Do something now. Nope. Nope. He's not gonna be afraid. I feel like this guy's gonna somehow intervene. I feel like he's gonna be like in charge of them or something. Yes, look, he's returning back here. He's definitely gonna be the yeah, he's definitely in charge. Damn, man. So much. There's just so much in his face. I don't know what it is. Like, it's not necessarily detail. Like, his face isn't super detailed. It's just you can see the emotion behind it. That's not true, though. I think you had a good childhood. God damn it, man! Do something. Kind of assumed this is the way it was going to go, but honestly, I didn't want it to go this way. So he's definitely in charge. Yeah, the face on him. Is he going to be an interesting character? I feel like he's going to be a good guy. This guy can't become a bad guy, right? Beat him up. Beat him up. Yeah, come on. Give me a little bit of satisfaction this episode. Just a little bit. Ah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Fuck that guy. Dolphin's different. He's very different from how he was last season. Almost polar opposite. He's a very cool looking character, this guy. Is it gonna end there? Don't end there, please. A little bit more. Like one episode more, maybe. Oh, that was really good. That was a really good episode. I'm not even gonna lie. Well, but I don't. You know what I mean? like, that was very good. It was very good. That was really good. Honestly, that was really good. Oh, crap. I think I left my microphone on the entire time. I did, didn't I? Let me see. If I did, that means, unfortunately, there's probably not going to be any audio from the show, because I'll be talking through it all, so it'll be... Yes, I am. Crap! I thought I'd muted it. That's my fault. Sorry, guys. So, well, I'm saying sorry to you at the end of the episode, and you'll probably find out straight away. So, that's my bad. I apologise for that, guys. But other than that, I mean, what a great episode. Not loads happening, as in, like, development of the story, like, as in, like, going slowly further and further to, like, the climax of whatever the season is going to be. We're very slow moving on that part. But the character development, the introduction of new characters, the reintroduction of old characters, as in pretty much just Thorfinn, just kind of like reintroducing us to him now and what he is now. Wow, really good, really good. Very impressed by this episode. It made me feel a lot of emotions this episode. It was, as I said, it's what, not necessarily just Mappa, but not really anime either, but I mean, specifically like these kind of shows, like they're shonen, so kind of action, but not full-on action, like action / story shows. Like your kind of like One Piece, your Attack on Titan, Vinland Saga, Tokyo Revengers. These kind of ones where they're like, they've got heavy, good action. Not so much right now in Vinland Saga, but you know what it's good. It's going to eventually get there. And then lots of storylines and dialogue. There's something really good about them. I don't know if it's just me, and it's just what I really like, and they kind of like catch me straight away. But I mean, damn, it's really good. Like, it doesn't necessarily like, it's not like the most amazing thing I've ever seen, animation-wise, voice acting-wise, just the show itself. It's not the best episode of anything I've ever watched. But it's very good at making you feel certain ways. And it kind of leads you towards, like, what you think is going to happen. Like, it builds itself up from the start as, like, kind of what you'd expect to happen each episode. And then as the episode develops, it kind of, like, the possibilities, like, expand of what's going to happen. And you can never really pinpoint it. I'm one of those people that watches, and as I'm watching, I'm trying to, like, sort of guess or assume, like, what's going to happen in that episode or where that episode is going to develop to. But I don't always guess it's going to be this, and this has been really good. Like, it's, sorry, I don't know what I meant there. Like, you don't always, like, get it right, obviously. But I find with this show, it's like, it's easy and also really hard to tell what's going to happen. Because the skeleton of it, like the basics of it, is like nothing too crazy, pretty simple storyline, what you'd expect. Things like the master's a nice guy, but his son's not, and the people that work for the master are nice guys. That's like such a typical kind of like storyline in a show, that like it's always sniveling younger, like son of the master. Master's a nice guy but stern. The guys that work under the master just want to be like where the master is and like are nice guys. Like, I mean, it's very basic, but they managed to do it so well to the point where it's not basic at all. Like, it's rude to call that basic. So I mean, hey, really good episode. I'm not the best at like remembering what actually happens in the episode until like I watch it back and edit it. So these end bits are never going to be super long of me going over everything that happened in the episode. But it'll be of me, like, you know, giving my vibe of the episode, where I think things are going, that kind of thing. But yeah, again, as I said, about 10 times so far since this episode finished. Really good. I can't wait for the rest of the season. I see why people say this season is really good. I can definitely see that. I can see this building up to be like a really good kind of Thorfinn development arc, which is pretty much what the entire show has been. And I can't wait for more of it, honestly. Thorfinn, the character, I'm in love with. I mean, the amount of just emotion you get from that one character. I feel like it's because you've just seen him in so many different, like, 100% one emotions. Like, we've seen him 100% happy before, 100% afraid, angry, focused, dedicated. Now we're seeing, like, the opposite of what we saw in the first season. The first season was all the, like, the drive, the anger, all of that. This season is very much just like, he reminds me a little bit of the monk from the first season, the priest, the guy that was going along with Canute, who was kind of just like, it almost seemed like he was not necessarily bored of the world, but like he was done almost. Like he was like, I'm just here for the point of being here. And I mean, like, I feel like we're getting that kind of a vibe from Thorfinn, but also we're getting like I feel like it's going to be the opposite of last season again. So instead of it being like he's really happy, like it's really good, and we're slowly going to see him like go into like crazy, calmer, crazy. I feel like this season we're going to go calmer, we're going to go calmer, crazy. I feel like we're going to get a Thorfinn snap at some point this season. I think everything's going to come back to him, and he's eventually... Well, okay. I think it's going to go one of two ways. I'll do this quickly before we finish this off. I think it's either going to go... Thorfinn's eventually going to become like a bit like his dad. Like a warrior doesn't need a sword. He's going to become very peaceful, very tranquil, but also, like, dominant. Like, he's not going to get, like, fucked around with like he is now. He's going to, like, just... Like, people are going to look at him and know he is something. Or I think we're going to see him go off the rails a bit again, like in the first season. I think that's slightly less likely, but it's kind of what I want more, just because I love that Thorfinn, the one that's just like savage, just absolute savage. Just does whatever he needs to, whenever he needs to, and it's just like intense. But also, I've got a feeling that we're going to see him more go down the route of his father, a very strong, powerful person, but also calm, collected, respectful, you know. But I mean, what do I know? As I've just been saying, this show manages to take you in all which directions, and you never really see it coming until you're right there. So yeah, really good episode. Not really much more to say, because I've said that about 10 times. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.